Directly enter scores on a standard or report card item. This is something you want to do if you have not entered assignments with standard scores attached to them that would calculate the scores, or if you want to override the scores that have been attached to your assignments for a particular standard or report card item. So the first thing you want to go do is go into PowerTeacher Pro and click the A+. Make sure you're in the correct course, and click the A+ and go down to grades and standards and click standards. I will discard changes that I just made, and you'll see all the standards here. This is a typical number of columns for a specialist teacher, but most courses will have 10 or more columns that expand out this way, or will scroll across and show you 5 or 6 at a time. If you hit one of these type of arrows, that'll be pointing this way. Or at the bottom of your longer list of students that you'll have, my test class only has one student, you'll have numbers for pages of columns, and so it would be right here next to this. If I had additional pages, I would click on page 2 or page 3 of my columns to go to that 5 or 6 columns at a time that it'll show me. And to directly enter, you'll click on any box in a row with a student, and then you get the scoring tab on this side, and you'll be able to change it. If this kid really deserved a 4 on this, uses materials and tools effectively, even though my 3 assignments had him at a 3, I know that that's really a better reflection, and I can put that in there. The same thing goes for these AMSV ones. He was always doing this. Actually, at the last month I didn't enter very many assignments, and I want to override that and put an M. And if anything is blank for specialist courses, you want to use the double dash for not assessed at this time. Don't leave anything blank, because all of those standards for specialist courses show up on the report card. Likewise for pro-social skills and approaches to learning, they all show up, so you want to make sure you have A, M, S, or V. We're expected to score all of those. For teacher comments, that last box, those are optional, but you can add your comments by clicking in that TC last standard in any course. But you want to make sure you check each of the columns. Make sure you expand across all those columns to make sure you know whether you should have a score in any of those boxes.